Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, lead handicapper and general manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping community. It is Saturday, only one college football game on tap, and we're going to get to your free pick on Army-Navy in just a moment. But first, guys, it is college basketball time. If you've been avoiding playing college basketball, you have made a serious mistake, because I am telling you guys, the time to make money in college hoops is right now. It's non-conference action, because the odds makers simply don't have a handle on all these non-conference tilts. And you out there, the gamblers, you're probably asking yourself, what do I look for as a handicapper? Well, in my 25 years, I can tell you right now, before you get to conference play, what I look for in the opening 4 to 6 weeks of action, I look to see how teams do in step-up games. And what I mean is this: I look for the more obscure games on the card. I'm not looking for example, on Tuesday night this past week, when you had Butler taking on Georgetown, everybody and their brother was on the Butler Bulldogs. I thought it was a trap. I didn't think Butler was going to win the game like most thought. I didn't think Butler was going to cover. You saw Georgetown delivered with the easy win. Instead, I went down to Fort Worth and found Texas Tech laying a couple points against TCU in revenge, and was an easy winner for me. And one of the things I looked at in that particular game was the step-up situations for those two teams. Texas Tech had stepped up, taking on then number 12 Washington earlier in its previous game, a week earlier, and delivered an overtime win at home. Meanwhile, TCU, in its only step-up game of the year, had failed miserably a couple of weeks earlier. So that's something that I consider. Then another night, one night later, Wednesday night, everybody and their brother was looking at Madison Square Garden, where you had Kentucky taking on Connecticut. Most people thought UConn was going to be the play in that contest, and even I liked the Connecticut Huskies a little bit in that game. But again, I found another obscure game on the board. Now, I say obscure just to point out the matchup, and it was the game between Arizona and Louisiana Tech, and I guarantee you, 99% of you out here listening to me right now, you couldn't name one player on Louisiana Tech, and you'd be hard-pressed to name more than one on Arizona if I spotted you Nick Wise, right? But that was the value game on the board. And again, I looked at the step-up games. You know, you had Arizona, who was coming off a Maui Invitational appearance where they played the likes of Wisconsin and Vanderbilt. You had a team that had already gone to Oklahoma. You had a team that had played in double overtime, losing at home to UNLV. But at least they had played some top-notch teams. You had a Louisiana Tech team, though, in that particular game was 7-1 coming into the game against Arizona. But in their lone step-up game, they failed to deliver, getting crushed by New Mexico. So that's something I look forward to college basketball when I'm handicapping a card. And on today's card, I have found the best value not to be Army-Navy, but there is one particular college basketball game that stands out among all others today, and it's going to be my opening odds makers error lock of the year, and this is a 10-dime play. And I say a 10-dime play because I won 5 dimes with Texas Tech on Tuesday night. I won another 5 dimes with Arizona on Wednesday night. I'm going to reinvest the profit from both of those games. I'm not even touching all the money I've won with the 5 straight NFL best bet winners over the past 2 weeks. I'm going to take that college basketball profit. I'm reinvesting it on this one game today. It is the best bet on today's card, no matter the sport. Forget about college football. Forget about the NBA. This is the best bet, and it's available right now. It's my 10-dime opening odds makers error game of the year. That's the play I'm personally playing, and you can get it right now online. Now, in terms of Army and Navy, it's an interesting game, guys, because, you know, Army has a heck of a lot at stake here, because if the Cadets win this game, they will earn a berth in the Eagle Bank Bowl in Washington, D.C. against the Temple Owls. If they lose, that bowl berth is going to UCLA. Now, Army comes into this game with a 5-6 record. The wins against Eastern Michigan, Ball State, Vanderbilt, and North Texas, well, those 4 teams have a combined 6 wins this season. Their other one came against VMI. Now, their last one came against North Texas. That was their last game back on October 17th. They won that game 17-13. They needed a touchdown with 1:43 to play in that game to get the win. They were outgained in that contest by North Texas 447 to 287. Now, as you know, Navy has absolutely dominated this series. They've won a series record 7 in a row straight up. They've covered 6 of those 7 games. They've won them all by double-digit margins. The last 2 by a combined score of 72-3. So it has been all midshipmen in this one. And the Middies have also won 14 consecutive Service Academy games. And look what happened this year against their common Service Academy foe, Air Force. Navy won as a 3-point favorite in overtime, 16-13. Army, as a 17-point underdog, got blasted by the Falcons, 35-7. You're looking at a big number here. This is not a game that I'm personally playing. But I think if you're going to play it, you have to once again go with tradition, go with Navy. Do not be worried that Navy lost 2 weeks ago at Hawaii. It was a meaningless game. Navy had already secured its bowl berth weeks earlier. Navy had already wrapped up its winning season weeks earlier. Navy clearly had its attention focused on this game. And as I always say, with teams late in the season that have to travel to Hawaii, you know, it's the beaches, blondes, and bikinis theory. They never are focused on that final game when they have to take on Hawaii, so they lost. Big deal. In this particular game, you lay the 2 touchdowns with Navy if you're going to play it, and you go with the midshipmen. Guys, before I go, just a quick reminder, the Golden Nugget, if you have not entered the free contest that we are running in conjunction with the Golden Nugget, why not? No purchase is necessary. Guys, every 30 days, we are giving away an absolutely free High Rollers Getaway weekend to one lucky winner. You're going to get a High Roller suite at the Golden Nugget in fabulous downtown Las Vegas. You're going to get VIP limo transportation to and from McCarran International to the Golden Nugget. You're going to get VIP check-in service. You're not standing with those other people, the commoners. You're going to be swept right in, taken into the VIP lounge, and taken to your suite at the Golden Nugget, and you're going to get 2 tickets to the great Gordie Brown show at the theater at the Golden Nugget as well, and it's all free for one lucky winner every single month given away, and no purchase is necessary. Just go to the site, look for the VIP Getaway Weekend Contest, click on it, enter your email address and your name and information, and once again, every 30 days, we'll be giving away a free VIP Getaway Weekend at the Golden Nugget, and again, no purchase is necessary. Guys, the Golden Nugget is where I stay, it's where I play, it's where I'm going to be watching Army-Navy, to be honest with you today, and it's where I'm going to be betting my opening college basketball game of the year. The Odds Makers Air 10-9 play, which you can get right now online. I'll catch you tomorrow when Steve Budin will be joining me as we'll be breaking down all your NFL action. Among the games we'll be looking at, of course, the big game in the NFC East between the Giants and the Eagles, and that little game between the Broncos, winners of 2 in a row, and the Indianapolis Colts, who go for their 22nd consecutive straight-up regular season victory. That's tomorrow, right here. We'll catch you then.